What if Monkey D. Luffy was a Zoan Fruit user? Have you ever wondered what if Luffy never ate the Gomu Gomu no Mi? What if Luffy never had a Paramecia type of Devil Fruit? What kind of Devil Fruit would Luffy had in the beginning? If things were different, then obviously the outcome, the story of One Piece would also be different. Ladies and gentlemen, today we'll be analyzing the possibility, the outcome, basically reanalyzing the story of One Piece if Luffy had a Zoan Devil Fruit instead of having a Paramecia Devil Fruit. And to clarify, the Zoan Devil Fruit that Luffy has, it could be a monkey, ancient, mythical, however you like to classify whatever Luffy could possibly had if things were different. So I just wanted to bring that up before we analyze the whole story of One Piece. Now with East Blue, starting off in East Blue, if Luffy had a Zoan, all of the East Blue villains that Luffy faced would have been much more easier to defeat. Arlong, Don Krieg, Captain Kudo. Keep in mind, Zoans have incredible strength. With the Gomu Gomu no Mi, it also has incredible strength, but it took some time because the Gomu Gomu no Mi had also some weaknesses that Don Krieg even found some weaknesses also. So Captain Kudo, Don Krieg, Alvida, all of these villains in East Blue, they would have been much more easier to defeat with these Zoan Devil Fruits. Now traveling outside of East Blue and heading to our main destination, Alabasta, here's where things start to get a little shaky. Luffy will not be able to defeat Crocodile. Now we definitely can't be sure about the whole defeating Crocodile situation because if you remember, Luffy had to use water, his own blood, because liquid to sand, that is Crocodile's weakness. Now as a Zoan, I mean, you could put liquid on your body, but you would just dry it all up soon. So there's some confusion here and there with Crocodile, but best explain that, you know, it would be very easy if Luffy had a Paramecia. A Paramecia against a Logia is much more easier than a Zoan going up against a Logia. Now with that being said, if Luffy can't defeat Crocodile, then the Luffy versus Crocodile fight in Alabasta would only be changed to Luffy and Smoker versus Crocodile. That would have been the finale because of Luffy's Devil Fruit. Now traveling to the next arc or the next island, Jaya and Skypiea, the only difference here would be Eno. Luffy is the only person that can take down Eneru, excuse me. Luffy can take him down. He is the only person in the entire world that can defeat Eneru. Now that would change dramatically. Now I don't want to say, you know, Eneru wins, the villain wins and he destroys Skypiea, because there are some things here and there, there's some things around the Skypiea arc that, you know, someone could take down Eneru. It could be Gonfall, it could be Wiper, but, you know, with Luffy versus Eneru, that would not be possible. It would not, I mean, it would just dramatically change and Luffy would be heavily damaged carrying over to the next arc. So suffering from heavy damage from the fight with Eneru, Luffy then goes over to Water 7, and in Water 7 Luffy versus Usopp happens for the ship, and the damage that Luffy took from Eneru, that can also change. What if Usopp actually wins the fight just because Luffy is still damaged from the fight he had with Eneru? So Luffy versus Usopp, that would also change. Now keep in mind, in the beginning of Water 7 we see Aokiji versus Luffy, and obviously Aokiji destroys Luffy, and without a doubt with a Zoan power, Aokiji can still defeat Luffy. Now at this point in the story, as you can see, Luffy's Zoan Devil Fruit is making him suffer to the point that his own powers, he can't even compete, he can't even fight with his own powers. Now after these events, obviously Nico Robin leaving the Straw Hat crew and joining CP, you know, turning herself in, now we're on the train, and this is the moment where Luffy fully heals. He heals to 100%, and at this point he's ready to go to Enies Lobby. Now there's nothing really changing with Enies Lobby. With Enies Lobby, Luffy takes down Blueno, Luffy takes down Rob Lucci. I don't really see a dramatic change. I don't really see anything changing in Enies Lobby. I do see that Luffy on the train to Enies Lobby, he would be 100%. So therefore Rob Lucci and Blueno, this arc there's not that much changing changing if Luffy had a Zoandel fruit. Now the next following arcs, Thriller Bark, Shambundi, and Amazon Lily, there's nothing changing whatsoever. Now we've arrived at Impel Down, and Impel Down there are a lot of changes. First and foremost, yes, Luffy still does lose against Magellan. However, if you remember, Luffy was badly hurt. He was injured. Luffy almost lost his life against Magellan, so that still happens. However, if you remember, it took much faster for the medicine to kick in because of his rubber powers and Ivankov's medicine. However, with a Zoandel fruit, the process would be so much slower. Now that's the only thing that would really change. I mean, it could also affect the delay of time with Ace's execution. You know, Magellan's gotta have to find Luffy and all these prisoners, but that's the only thing that would change in Impel Down. Now moving from Impel Down to Marineford, honestly this is very difficult. I can leave it up to all of you, but with Luffy's Zoandel fruit, does he have the possibility to go up against, well, basically the monsters in Marineford War? Can he be able to save Ace? That's very difficult. I'm gonna leave it up all to you, but I'm thinking no. I'm just thinking nothing's really gonna change in Marineford if Luffy had his Zoandel fruit. From then on, the story goes as followed: Return to Shambundi, Fishman Island, Punk Hazard, Dressrosa, Zoe, and now Whole Cake Island. And in the rest of the story, nothing really changes. Nothing too dramatic and nothing really too small. Nothing changes whatsoever. But now that we're reaching almost to the end of this video, this what if Luffy had his Zoandel fruits, you probably can tell by now, if Luffy had his Zoandel fruits in the beginning of One Piece, he would be just bringing down his own powers. He would drag his own crew down to the ground, because I'm not gonna say he would be weak as a Zoan, but just judging by all of these fights, all of the circumstances, Luffy would definitely not be at 100%. He will never be at 100%. So having his Zoandel fruit would only be life-threatening to Luffy and his crew. So I guess you can say, you know, Luffy should be thankful, or we should be thankful, that Ichiro Oda decided to have Luffy eat a Paramecia rather than a Zoan. And like I said, just having a Zoan, it would only weaken Luffy. He would never be at 100%. If you enjoyed the video, please be sure to leave a like, and if you're new, if you could please subscribe, that would be really great. I would appreciate it. Thank you so much for watching. I'm Anime Fan Talk signing off.